Isn't she lovely? Hey, mate. Hello, mate. Who did it? Who did it? Where's me little man? Where is he? Who did it? Who did it? Who done it on him? Who did it on him? How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. Come on, son. How much is that doggy in the window? Where's me son? Who did it on him? Who did it on me son? Who did it? Tell me. Who murdered him or killed him? Who did it on me son? Tell me who did it? Who did it on him? Who did it on my son? Huh? Were we just speaking to your Uncle Pablo? Yeah. Uncle Pablo's a fucking Uncle Pablo's a G. Is Uncle Pablo a Don? He's my Don, isn't he? Isn't he? Do you love your Uncle Pablo? Yeah, me too. Do you love him loads? Oh. Where's your uncle? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? He's gonna draw you. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Anyway, good morning, guys. I'm babysitting. I hope you are well. How's it going? Morning. How are you all doing? I know. Come here, listen to me, you, yeah? You've just been fed, yeah? 10 to 10, yeah? It's not even an hour yet. So there's no way you're hungry. Yeah, I don't care. There is no way you are hungry. Morning, Dwayne. Yeah, and then I'm gonna take him fishing. We're going fishing, me and him, you know. The last time I took him, I caught 5 little perch, not big ones. And like I said, and then I'm just gonna do that, look. And take the little hook out of the little fish's mouth. And then throw him back in. You know. Final Destination 6 is coming out. Shout out to London. Good afternoon, good morning from Manchester, UK, everybody. How are you doing? Uh, yeah, like I said, the sun is shining. I woke up today. A lot of people didn't wake up today, so I want to thank God for that. I want to thank God for my son. You know, my Don. He's gonna be my wingman. And one day, like I said, he'll get to the Olympics. I'll do that if I can. If God gives me enough time, I'll get him near where he needs to be. You know, uh, it's a great discipline. You know what I mean? It's like, you have to be very respectful, and it's like you go into multiple disciplines in order to learn how to defend yourself. And that's what I want him to finish something I started. You know, my eldest son is already filled in the other part, but it's like a two-piece jigsaw puzzle. And it's gonna take a while before they fit together. Just like that fucking scissors is there. And all it needs to do is to click into place. A simple little click. But nah, listen, I'm living the fucking dream. There's some people out there that are really sick. There's loads of people out there that are SOBs. You big son of a bitch. I'm a son of Ballier. Eh. I do read the news, Eh. Yeah. But we'll be going fishing later. I might take me little man with me, because I love him, and I want him to be there. I want him to witness things, and the easier, if you can learn your kids to speak different languages, you can learn them to do anything. It all depends on the teacher, the mentor, the coach. And one-on-one tuition with my son, one day I'll be a world champion. And he'll have manners, morals, principles, ethics, standards, loyalty, honor. You understand? He won't grow up a thug like his daddy. You know what I mean? He'll be a law-abiding citizen, a regular guy. That's all I want. It's all we all want that for our kids. And like I said, a lot of my friends growing up have been in and out of jail, and it's like, I don't want my sons to not be and what I used to be. Education's the way forward, not selling drugs. I fucked up. I'm not perfect, but we go forward. I wouldn't be the man I am today without all those bad decisions I made. All them failures, all them L's, I've learned from them. And if you don't fucking learn, you're not trying. If you don't fail, you're not trying. That's the thing about failure. It learns you something and it lingers. But what I do believe is the only way to learn, and there's repercussions for not learning, which is failures. You know what I mean? And a lot of people won't openly admit it. Never mind to their mates, to the whole of the world on here. You know, I was a very insecure, angry young man once upon a time that made a lot of bad decisions. It's not just an isolated instance. Let's have a right. Let's call a spade a spade. You know, and your past will always follow you. You know what I mean? It's like, but my past won't define me. You know, where I'm from, here, you don't act the bollocks with people or you get a bully. And you won't give a fuck whether your ma's there or your dad. You know, that's the life I grew up with. When I was a kid, it wouldn't be nothing for me to see a gun on my granny's fucking table. Do you understand? Like, I've a lot of uncles, do you understand? Of a big fucking family. And it was normal for me to see stuff like that, you know what I mean? They used to take me hunting, fishing, all that shit. You know, taught me how to shoot at a very young age. And my uncle gave me a good compliment when I was about 10. He said, "You're a good shooter, you can shoot," you know. But it takes practice, you know. So you have to get a big old target, you understand? And you need to give yourself space. And over time, your accuracy and precision gets better. You know, it's eat meal. You're not gonna miss. How can you miss with buckshot? But with a revolver, a 9mm, whether it be a Luger or whether it be a Glock or fired one, allegedly. When I was very, I wanted to be one of the boys. You know, I've always wanted to be a fucking arsehole. Now look where it got you, you big sausage. You know, but one thing I am happy about, I have my life, you know, and because we make bad choices, a lot of us end up fucking getting killed for it. Like, you know, I'm glad I got away from that life. You know, I can go fishing without worrying about someone pulling up on a bike and shoot me dead in the head. Like a lot of me mates, you know. It wasn't for me, you know. I did want a bit of that cake at the start. You know, I wanted in. I wanted to be one of the boys. And in order to be one of the boys, you have to do things that some of the other boys won't do. And it's fucking bullshit. Hey, Andrew. Uh, I was a follower. You know, I was a crash test dummy. I just wanted to be one of the boys. And there wasn't anything I was willing not to do. Do you understand? Just to, just to be one of the lads, you know. I wanted to fucking prove to the older lads that I had potential. Uh, Heroin, ecstasy, cocaine, uh, opioids, diazepam, Valium, roach, uh, and purple hearts I used to take. You know them fucking tablets, what purple hearts, what's the real name for them in Ireland? You know what I mean? You take one of them. No. 30 years, mate. Like I Dave over the years, you know, at my 50th birthday party, bro, you know what? I'd 1 point a lager. You know what I mean? Addiction has taken everything from me. You know, a lot of me mates have died from overdoses of heroin, and it's on us. Yeah, diazepam, bro. to marzipan. I used to be a tablet addict, you know, like, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, at the time I enjoyed it, you know, but what I didn't realise was eventually I was gonna have sleeping problems. They call it sleep hygiene. My sleep is really fucked. It's a mad, yeah. But nah, it's like when I was younger, I had a bad problem. I used to buy loads of tablets, you know, whether it be Roach, uh, them Purple Hearts, uh, what's them, codeine. Uh, there's a lot, like I said, you know, it started with ecstasy. Ecstasy led to weed, hash, and heroin, which led to jail. And then when I got out of jail, I made a decision here. Most of my life, I've been in and out of stations. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's very juvenile. Like I said, I was a follower and I wanted to be one of the lads up in Ballyfermot. And I ended up being that. You know what I mean? But what I realised was I was a fucking idiot. I'm still a fucking idiot. You know, but I'm an alive fucking idiot. You know. And sometimes God tests us. He puts things in front of us, obstacles, in order for us to get past of it. You know, here, there's no point in looking at a problem. A lot of people swear by it and say, fuck it, I'll worry about that another day. And I've always been like that. You know, my missus will ask me to do something and I'll say I'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow ends up leading into about 2 months later. Bab, can you put up the wallpaper? Can you do this? Can you do that? Sorry, babe. You know, we always put things on the back burner, or I'll do it later. But anyway, sometimes in life, you know, you have to make decisions, and sometimes we make the wrong ones. When I was a kid, I was a heroin addict, which led to me buying tablets, you know, Rohypnol. Do you understand? Now, you do not want to be on them, okay? Right. Yeah, so because all of my friends were taking drugs, I thought it'd be cool to take them with them. But it's not cool, you know. There's nothing cool about taking heroin. There's nothing cool about taking cocaine. You know, it's just in us. We blame the cocaine, we blame the heroin, we blame the alcohol for our fuck-ups, but we won't blame us. Well, here, I'm here to tell you today, listen. Everybody's accountable. Do you understand? Everybody is accountable for their actions and your choices. You know, it's like, I'm not perfect, but at least I know I'm honest with myself. You can lie to everybody else if you want, but you can't lie to yourself. All my life I blamed drugs for my problems, and it wasn't the drugs at all, it was me. It is me. You know what I mean? And it's like, here, the only way to learn is through failure and losses, L's and failures. You know, and the only way to fucking succeed is to try. And if you don't try, what's the point? You know, what's the point in learning? You know, in order to recover, you have to admit it to yourself, and you have to admit it to other people too. You know, recovery teaches you that. You know, if you've got no discipline and no patience, you're gonna fucking have a long life of fuck ups. You have to identify the problem and then neutralize that cunt. Yeah, Operation fucking whatever you want to call it. Operation Lamb Chop. How about that? But growing up as a kid on a street corner on Cherry Orchard Avenue when we were about 13, me and a couple of me mates, we'd put £1 or two each, you know, to be about 12 of us. You know, when you're young, you know, when you don't have money there, you know, unless you earn it, unless you have a job, you know, and here, I always had some kind of job. Ask any of my friends back home, they'll tell you, you know, and I broke the law loads of times. You know, I'm not a law-abiding citizen. I'm not a regular guy. You know, but I'm alright with that. You know, this is just my theory on it. In order to get past certain shit in your life, you have to admit some things to yourself that you don't want to. But here, that's what builds character. You have to be your biggest critic. You know, because people notice. Do you understand? And today I'm on 577 or 78 days off a mood stabilizer that I've been on for 2 decades. Don't tell me I can't do something now, look. You know, I fell out of love with music, fighting, a lot of things, cooking, reading. You know, simple little things, reading a book. And since I got out of hospital, this is the first book that I've read. And I've read it twice now. And you know what? The guy is a fucking legend, he is in these ends. Everybody knows Lee. You know what I mean? It's like, and I've nothing but respect for him. And when I was sick, he brought me up a book. I didn't realise how bad I was. And I'm still fucking, you know what I mean? I'm of a serious mental health condition, just like a lot of other people that are on the YouTube community, you know. And it's sad, you know, because there's a lot of good people on here, and we all have a lot in common, you know. And number one being in common is our mental health. Whether you like me or not, here, know this. You're gonna drop to your knees when your ma dies or your dad dies. Something there's gonna die. Trust me, here. I'm telling the truth. I'm not here to lie. Everybody's gotta die. You know, and one day you'll go up at the sky. You know, fly, fly, fly. Up in the sky, way high. Everybody's gonna die. You know. It's like, but what I've realised, and I've now known this for a few years, you have to, fuck off you, get out. Alright, Harpo. Fucking don't start annoying me. It's too fucking early in the morning, straight jacket. You big bowsy, you. Yeah, how's it going? Motherfucker. Come here. You know what, man? I have to give it to you, Kenneth, bro. Cherry Orchard Running Club. Jesus Christ, man. You know what I mean? I'm so proud of the parties. Fuck off! Saying I look like a school teacher. Fuck off, I'm not. But I'll tell you one thing. I fucking love you and your family. And Kenna was in my class, as you know. Your mother, uh, you know what I mean, helped me when I was a kid. It's like, and a lot of these fucking idiots on YouTube don't get it. You know, it's like, Harpo, do you know what? I'm not gonna fucking lie to you, bro, especially to you. It's like most of my life I've been on drugs. You know, I'm still on a shitload of drugs. That's prescribed to me. You know, and I think I'll be on a lot of them till I die. You know, and I'm not perfect, but since I had me little man, it's like it's brought a lot of things into perspective. You know, it's like, and here, if anybody should be proud, you should be proud. You should have your own fucking channel, bro, and fucking share a few funny stories with the world. Do you understand? We had a lot of good times. Damn bastard media write a lot of bad shit about a lot of people I care about. You know, it's like, and someone, do you know a Harpo, right? Someone said to me one day, I'm a gangster. Dude, you were in a gang, was I? Yeah, a gang of mates. You know what I mean? No fucking comment. It's like, in order for me to be where I am now, it's like when I when I come back from England, me little fella, Dylan, he's 30 now, right? He was 30 a few months ago, right? I was still taking drugs. I was still a heroin addict, right? And look, I got on heroin at fucking 15, and I started doing it because some of the lads that I looked up to were doing it. And I thought, I want to be like that. I was in a circle of people. I was outside this circle. I wasn't in this circle. Even though I knew all the boys, I was respectful to them because if I wasn't, I'd get a slap. Oh, this particular night, I asked for a go, and an old friend, rest in peace to Rusty, he said, "You fucking what?" And clattered me in the side of the head and said, "See you, if I see you going near that again, I'll fucking kill you." And he used to give that to him, I'm fucking warning you. So, about an hour later, I come back up onto the third floor, and you were all like that, look. So here, I'm like, I want a bit of that. Here. And I watch what they were doing, right? I swear on me ma's grave. I grabbed, I'm not going to say who it was, right? But the person is dead. Who I grabbed the foil off, right? I grabbed a piece of tin foil, yeah? I picked up one of the big tubes, ran in the toilet. I hadn't got a clue what I was doing. I did that. And I held the thing underneath it and just started sucking. And all I remember is I just felt this, yeah, I felt like I was a Twix. You know, I felt it was like a sleeping bag, right? And I was fucking, and I loved it. So we used to go back to parties, right? And it's like back then, back in 1992, a lot of people from all over Dublin were experimenting with heroin to come down off ecstasy. It was the best come down you could ask for, right? And that's how a lot of my friends got into drugs. You know, we didn't know what we were dealing with, you know, and it's like, I'm 50 now, and it's like, I'm 30 years away from heroin. I have relapsed, but not on heroin, on cocaine, crack cocaine, not normal cocaine. I had a serious problem with it, and I didn't think I'd be able to leave drugs alone. And because of me father not being here and coming to me in my dreams, telling me he was ashamed of me, I said, "Fuck this." I tried to kill myself. You know what I mean? This bastard won't stop coming to me dreams. I'm always gonna be a fuck up ex-junkie bastard with black teeth. Do you understand? People are always going to judge you, even when you're sober. You know. Do you know what someone said to me, right? I turned boring because I give up drugs. You can't fucking win. You know what I mean? But drugs have killed a lot of my friends, and it's like, I've come out the other side, and it's like, I'm not a tough guy, a hard man or a fighter man. I just come from a rough area where we stay ready. You don't need to be ready where I'm from. It's just the way it is, you know. And over the years, loads of me mates have fucking died from heroin overdoses, and, you know, there's not many of us left, you know. It's nice to see a few old friends popping in. Shout out to Harpo O'Driscoll, fucking old friend of mine, many years. His family are from Ballier. Is it? Right, guys, here. I'm gonna head, right? I'm gonna go fishing soon. But thanks everyone for coming in. Harpo, thanks for coming in, bro. You know what? Every fucking time I see your photograph, bro, you remind me of that. How are you, Kenneth and Dee and Brenda? You look like your father the most, bro. I remember when he used to bring me, he used to come down to me Nanny Knowles's in a Coca-Cola truck, and he'd pick me up and bring me up to your house for curry beans, and then drop me back to Bluebell. If you're still on the live, tell me I'm a liar. Your dad fucking, he was very good to me, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's crazy, like, you know, I wouldn't embarrass my family. You know, where I'm from, like, you know, if someone says you're a rat or a police informer or a sex offender, you can, yeah, he's flaked out. Right, guys, anyway, I'm going to go because I'm going out when I come back. Oh, I'm going out in a few minutes. I'll be back this afternoon, and I'll be back tonight at some point. Thanks everyone for coming in. But like I said, I want to shout out to Pablo, you know, who's always been the man, always been there for me. I want to shout out to all me mods, and I want to shout out to all the people that coming in and out here. You know, it's like, I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, or a fighting man, and I wasn't one of the boys. Growing up in Cherry Orchard, I was, but listen, just in a city full of gangsters and a city full of thugs, this ain't Dublin, it's Manchester, and all I can see is drugs. It's all around me, you know what I mean? And it's like, but I have good people around me, you know. But listen, I'm gonna go and I'll talk to you soon. Harpo, thanks for coming in, bro.